Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 14 in our Women of the Bible series. Today we're looking at Phoebe, a woman whose story is just a few verses long, but so important. Phoebe was a servant, a leader, a benefactor, and trusted carrier of Paul's letter to the Romans. Her story teaches us about service, trustworthiness, and partnership in the gospel. Phoebe is mentioned in Romans 16, 1 Senor Ar 1 R War 2. Paul writes, I commend to you our sister Phoebe, a servant of the church in Century. I ask you to receive her in the Lord in a way worthy of his people and to give her any help she may need from you, for she has been the benefactor of many people, including me. Romans 16, 1 chapter 2. Even though it's brief, these verses tell us a lot. Phoebe was from Century, a port city near Corinth. She was part of the church there. Paul calls her a servant. The Greek word is diakonos, and that's the same word used for deacons in the early church. It suggests recognized ministry and leadership. Paul doesn't just mention her, he commends her. This was like a letter of recommendation to the Roman church. She was trusted. Paul says, receive her in the Lord, help her in whatever she needs. He respected her service and authority. Most scholars believe Phoebe carried the letter to the Romans. Think about that, the most theologically rich letter in the New Testament given to a woman to deliver. She would have explained it, answered questions, represented Paul to the church. She was his trusted emissary. Paul also calls Phoebe a benefactor, Greek prostatis. This word means patron, protector, one who helps others. She wasn't just a servant. She supported the mission financially and practically. She used her resources, influence, and leadership to help many, including Paul himself. Phoebe's ministry wasn't background noise. It was essential. She was a leader in her church and a bridge between churches. So, what can we learn from Phoebe? 1. Women have always served as leaders. Phoebe was a recognized servant and possibly deacon. Her ministry was valued and commended by Paul. 2. Be trustworthy with God's message. Paul trusted Phoebe with a letter to the Romans. She was reliable and faithful. 3. Use your resources for God's kingdom. She was a benefactor who funded and supported ministry. Our resources can make a huge impact. 4. Be a bridge builder. Phoebe connected churches and believers. We're called to unite, support, and encourage others. 5. Ministry is for everyone. You don't have to be an apostle like Paul. You can be a servant, a patron, a carrier of the message. Phoebe's story is short but powerful. She shows us that faithfulness, service, and generosity matter deeply to God. You don't have to be in the spotlight to make a kingdom impact. If this episode encouraged you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the Women of the Bible series. Comment below what stands out to you in Phoebe's story. How does it challenge or inspire you? Thanks for watching. Stay faithful. God bless you. See you next time as we keep exploring Women of the Bible.